I'm Rosie.
And this is our
Graveyard
Graveyard
Adventures.
Adventures. Today we are back in Danville, Kentucky at our favorite cemetery, Bellevue Cemetery. We're here today to talk about Samuel McDowell, one of the founding fathers of Danville, Kentucky. Follow me. During the past several decades, I've seen, let me get where I'm going here. Okay, you pulled up genealogy, sis. This is genealogy. Okay, Samuel McDowell, October 29th, 1735 to September, later. Samuel McDowell, October 29th, 1735 to September 25th, 1917, was a soldier and early political leader in Kentucky. He was the father of Dr. Ephraim McDowell. McDowell preoccupied in participated in three major wars. He served under George Washington in the French and Indian War, served as an aide-de-camp to Isaac Shelby in Lord Dunmere's war, and was part of Nathaniel Greene's campaign in the Revolutionary War. Following the Revolutionary War, he relocated to Kentucky and became a settler. Later, he was appointed one of the first district court judges in what would become the state of Kentucky. He became a leader of the movement to separate Kentucky from Virginia, presiding over 9 of the states to attend the Constitutional Convention. He was a founding trustee of Liberty Hall, later Washington and Lee University, when it was made into a college in 1776. Early life, Samuel McDowell was born in the province of Pennsylvania on October 29, 1735. He was the son of Captain John McDowell and grandson of Ephraim McDowell, a Scots-Irish patriot in the English Revolution of 1688. Captain McDowell relocated his family to Virginia in 1737. Samuel McDowell was well educated in his youth, at one time studying under Archibald Alexander in 1749. His father died and he inherited the entire estate according to the tradition of nature, but chose to divide the estate with his brother and sister. McDowell married Mary McClung on January 17th, 1754. They had 7 sons and 4 daughters. Sons Joseph and Samuel both served in the Revolutionary War. Joseph also served in the War of 1812, as did the oldest son, John Samuel Jr., was also the first United States Marshal in Kentucky. The most famous McDowell sons was Dr. Ephraim McDowell, who performed the first orotomy. Ephraim McDowell later married the daughter of Isaac Shelby, his father's former commanding officer. He served as a founding trustee of Liberty Hall, formerly the Augusta Academy. When in 1776 it was renamed in a burst of revolutionary fervor and relocated to Lexington, Virginia. Other founding trustees, along with McDowell, were prominent men including Andrew Lewis, Thomas Lewis, Samson Matthews, George Moffett, William Preston, and James Waddle finally chartered in 1782. Liberty Hall was again renamed to Washington College, and finally, how you ladies doing today?
Hello.
Oh, hello, puppies.
Oh,
Come on. Come on. It's okay. Come here. Come here. It's okay. How you
Sorry
babies?
to interrupt.
Oh, you're okay.
You're okay.
Hey.
Oh,
Oh, hello, darling. That's okay. Knock the head off. It's all right.
Kevin.
That's a good baby. That's a good baby. Yes, it is. A good baby. All right, well, okay. All right, take all the
And then there's Louie. He's like,
You're a good baby. You're a good baby.
oh, thank you.
Oh,
They're cute.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
Sorry, y'all had to stop right at the station identification. Along with McDowell were prominent men including Andrew Lewis, Thomas Lewis, Samson Matthews, George Moffett, William Preston, and James Waddle, finally chartered in 1782. Liberty Hall was again renamed to Washington College and finally Washington Lee University. It is the 9th oldest institution of higher education in the country. Now, his military career. At age 20, McDowell participated in the French and Indian War. He was captain of a company serving under George Washington at Braddock's defeat at the Battle, I hope I don't butcher this, Mongolia. Later, he served in Lord Dunmore's War, participating in the Battle of Point Pleasant with future Point Pleasant with future Kentucky Governor Isaac Shelby. Shelby later appointed McDowell as his aide-de-camp. For his service in the war, he was awarded a large tract of land in Fayette County, Kentucky in 1775. I'm going to continue the story here for a second because I'm trying to relocate where he's at.
I believe so. It's a McDowell.
I believe we have found him. Yep. Samuel McDowell right here, y'all. And we'll show you all these are some of his children and everything buried here. I hope in a low light, you know. Samuel McDowell, November 7, 1735. September 25th, 1817, Mary McClellan, C. 1733, October 28th, 1826, age 93. These are their original tombstones. Here, I believe, there's one of his kids right here. Charles M.
McCloud.
Now, born April 25th, 1811. Died October 2nd, 1840. Now, this is Colonel Joe McDowell, which is who we're here to talk about. He was born September 13th, 1768, and died June 22nd, 1856. This is his wife, Sarah, born March 21st, 1773, and died December 20th, 1835. Now, the back of his tombstone reads, This memorial stone placed by descendants and friends of Judge Samuel McDowell, veteran of the French and Indian War and Lord Dunmore's War, member of the Virginia House of Burgesses, member of the Revolutionary Virginia Conventions, colonel of the Rock Bridge Militia in the American Revolution, early Kentucky federal judge, and founding father of Kentucky, founding father of Danville, Kentucky. So he is literally one of the founding fathers of Kentucky itself. And now we'll get back to his story for a second here. It says in 1773, McDowell represented Augusta County, Virginia, in Virginia House of Burgesses. He was a delegate to March 20th, 1775 conference in Richmond, Virginia, to make preparations for the Revolutionary War at this conference. He and Thomas Lewis were chosen to carry a letter to several delegates to the upcoming Second Continental Congress, thanking them for their actions. McDowell and Lewis both served in Virginia conventions in 1775 and 1776. McDowell also attended the Second Conference in Williamsburg, Virginia in 1776, where he declared the rights of men and instructed the Continental Congress to declare the colony's independence. At the outbreak of the Revolutionary War, McDowell was commissioned a colonel over a regiment from Augusta County. He participated in the Battle of Guilford Courthouse while serving under General Nathaniel Greene. His son John also participated in this battle. So let's see if we can find John. See if John's better. These kids, I suspect. I can barely make it out. See, look, we're gonna walk around here so see if John's buried here.
Lucy McDowell.
Chase E. McDowell. Joseph McDowell and wife, great grief.
Joseph McDowell.
You find Joseph?
Yep.
At the outbreak of the Revolutionary War, McDowell was commissioned by a colonel over the regiment. His son John also participated in this battle. The elder McDowell was present at Charles Cornwallis' surrender. He was there when Cornwallis surrendered at Yorktown. Formation of Kentucky following the war, McDowell presided over a 1782 convention that framed a constitution for the independent territory of Kentucky from 1782 to 1784. He served on the Board of Trustees for Washington and Lee University. He was appointed surveyor of Fayette County, where he relocated in 1783, together with John Floyd and George Mutter McDowell. George Mutter. Oh, there's Joseph McDowell. I've got over here. McDowell, his wife Martha Rory, daughter Nancy Garland. These are some of his kids buried here. Appointed, Mr. McDowell was appointed in Kentucky. Following the appointment, he moved to Mercer County, Kentucky. In 1786, he presided over the first county court in Kentucky district. On the night of December 27, 1786, a group consisting of Harry Iners Thomas, Todd John Brown, Christopher Greenup, John Bell, and Robert Craddock assembled at McDowell's residence and formed a debate security known as the Danville Political Club. McDowell continued to host meetings of the club at his residence from time to time and participated in activities for his entire 4-year existence. When the town of Danville was organized on December 4th, 1787, McDowell was named one of its first trustees. McDowell presided over 9 of the 10 conventions that drafted the first Kentucky Constitution. He was chosen as one of Mercer County's electors to choose the first governor and senators from the state. McDowell died near Danville on September 25, 1817, at the home of his son Joseph. So that's who we came here to see today to pay our respects to. Most of the McDowell family are buried right here in Danville. Let's see here. See if we can walk around and see a few of them. So we got C.M. McDowell here, June 20th, 1832 to July 14th, 1892. Martha Hawkins, wife of Samuel McDowell, July 15th, 1802 to August 28th, 1885. Here's Samuel McDowell here, another one of his sons. June 26, 1785 to, it's hard to make out, 1851. It looks like March maybe. And then you got William McDowell here, born July 15th, 1835, died November 24th, 1862. Behind them are buried Samuel McDowell, 1836 to 1875. His wife, Martha Clory, 1839 to 1922. Daughter, Nancy Garland, 1864 to 1946. Then we got Joseph McDowell here. Joseph McDowell, July 18th, 1866 to November 30th, 1941. His wife, Jane Gray Briggs, April 21st, 1866 to June 8th, 1953. Here we have Avril, born March 27, 1797, died February 12, 1855. Ann M., born March 17, 1802, died August 22, 1874. Son of I.M. and Conway.
Can I show you?
say right here, this little section right here is all of them. Because there's one right here, but you can't really make it out. It says Samuel right here. Those are always really hard to read, though.
I think it's Samuel McDowell Jr.
Probably is. So you got mother and father, and the children are buried around them. So this is our spring episode of Whooping Rosie's.
Graveyard Adventures.
It's great to be back out again. We're going to be making more shows for you all, and I hope y'all enjoy it. So now we're just going to do a little bit of a walk around and see if we can find some more interesting people. There should be quite a bit more in here. I never really thought that we were going to find one of the founding fathers, which was fascinating.
Me either. That was pretty fascinating.
There's probably more in it. Every time we think we get done here in Bellevue, we find new and exciting people that, just by doing our research and trying to make sure that we cover each graveyard completely and try to find the best people and tell stories of everybody for real. So we're going to do a little walk around. We're going to view a little bit. There's quite a bit in this section we really did not check out on previous episodes. So we got a little time before the sun goes down, so what do you say you take a little bit of a walk with us, and please leave comments and everything. Let us know what you think of today's episode. It was kind of rushed. But walk with us. Walk with us and talk with us. Pretty soon on Whooping Rosie's, we're going to be doing a whole bunch more stuff. We got some things in the works. And like we always say, join us on our adventures and leave likes, leave comments, tell us what you all want to see and what you all are interested in, and we will do our best to fulfill that on our little adventure quest through, times that's been forgotten. This Mr. Samuel McDowell was one of the founding fathers of Kentucky. How mind-blowing was it to find out that he was appointed by George Washington himself, our first president.
I think he was the first.
George Washington
youngest
was
man?
our very first president. So he got appointed by the big man himself.
Either his son or he did, but he was the first man to be appointed general.
Yeah, he was appointed general over here in Kentucky. He was appointed. But we're going to take a little bit of a walk. Yeah. It's such a beautiful place out here right now. It's so calm. Everybody is being so nice. It's nice to run into people. And, had to have a dog pile going there for a second. We just had to do that. But we're going to get around to it. See if we can turn this camera around a little bit. Let's see here. Turn this camera where y'all can see something. Get my hand off there. That'd be nice. That should be the button I want to use.